And Donald Trump has signed an executive order directing his education secretary to begin dismantling the Department of Education. The White House says the department will not fully shut down, but will be greatly reduced in scale and size. The Trump administration says the plan is to return education authority to individual states. Critics say the move will hurt millions of low-income students and those with disabilities. Cuts to the department have already begun. Nearly half of the workforce received termination notices earlier this month. Another potential federal cut could impact public schools across the nation, including here in Hampton Roads.
Brianna Fallon has more on how this could directly affect Virginia public schools.
A few weeks ago, the U.S. Education Department went through some major cuts, eliminating nearly half of their employees. And now with the Trump administration's efforts to fully eliminate the department, some local schools could be impacted.
They're going to hurt the kids who need it the most.
Dr. James Graves is a high school teacher in Newport News. He says eliminating the Department of Education will impact schools here in Hampton Roads and across the nation.
This right here is just another stress that we just don't need on our plate.
Cutting the department will not change what material students learn in the classroom, but it could impact how they learn it.
So school districts are not in a great position. They're seeing resource cuts in a lot of different areas at a time when the economy looks a little bit uncertain.
13 News Now political analyst Leslie Coggles says on average, public schools receive about 10% of federal funding. She says if the department gets cut, low-income areas and special education programs will be at the most risk.
If you talk to anybody who works in education, nobody ever says we're rolling around in money.
Coggles says right now there are no plans on what will happen to that federal funding if the department gets cut. But she notes there is a possibility that money could go to the states.
And you're hurting a lot of people, not just one district. You're hurting the whole state, the whole nation.
Brianna Fallon, 13 News Now.